So every race talks to somebody at the start who tells them to go talk to somebody else. And this guy is going to tell you to kill 10 kobold vermins. And you might wonder, oh, how I have to remember that? No. You can press this, and it opens up your quest log. And if you press Shift and click it, it tracks it so you don't have to remember. So that's pretty sweet. There's also this guy over here, and you're going to want to do this guy's quest first because he gives you armor, and when you wear armor, it makes you harder to kill in this game. So what you need to know about paladins is that they got something called Seal of Righteousness, and you press that and it makes your attacks hit harder. Here, I'll show you. By the way, this is a common mistake. You don't have to click it multiple times. You have to click it once and then click your attack button, and he starts fighting for you. See how... Oh, whoa. Okay, well, see how slow I killed that? If I use Seal of Righteousness, I'm able to kill it faster. So this wolf, it died, and it dropped flimsy chain pants. Now, I'm a paladin, and if you go to skills, you can see your armor proficiencies. And these are the kinds of armor you can wear. And paladins can wear everything except plate, but that's later. And we can wear mail, and sometimes monsters, they drop armor and weapons and stuff. So you can take these pants and move them here and put them on your character, and your character, it even changes how your character looks. And you're now wearing different pants than the ones you were wearing before. So I'm going to show you with Seal of Righteousness now. You click on it, and then you click attack. See how I do like extra damage? It does an additional 1 to 4 damage. So I was able to kill him a lot faster. But you don't want to spam it. You only use it when it runs out. That way you don't waste too much mana on it. See how much mana that wasted? Now I only have like 71 mana. It might not seem like a big deal now, but when you're a higher level, it's going to be really bad for you because you're going to be out of mana all the time because you spam mana attacks. See how I ran out of mana? It doesn't matter if I put it back on now. Oh, I should explain this. So there's different kinds of weapons. This is a two-hand weapon, and you can't put on a shield if you're wearing a two-hand weapon. It takes it off because it requires two hands, and this is something you put in your offhand. So if you want to, you can't use it yet unless you get a one-handed item, which you will get at some point later. Okay. Oh, and even if it's like, you can check how much better the armor is by see how it says. If you scroll over, it says 16 armor, and my current boots don't give me any armor. So you switch it, and I get more armor right here. It tells you. Same with my pants. See how it's only 2 armor? This gives you 37 armor, which is a big upgrade. Oh, and by the way, don't ever throw away this. You'll see why later. And this, if you're out of mana, and you're like really low on mana after a fight, you drink water and it restores mana. If you get really hurt after a fight and you don't have any mana to heal yourself, because paladins can heal themselves like that, you can instead use food that if you right click on it, you start eating it and it starts healing you. Oh, so what happened there, don't be afraid when that happens, like everything explodes. That means it's good. It levels you up. So you got like, this is your EXP bar, your XP bar. And when it fills all the way up, you level up and you get stronger. See how my strength increased, agility increased, stamina increased, it all increased. You also get more health and more mana every time you level. You can level all the way to 60, but it takes a really long time. So now that you're done with the Wolves Across the Border quest, you go back to the guy. He'll have a big question mark on his head. If they have a quest for you, they'll have like an exclamation mark. So you can turn this in. And this is another thing, like, see how it says, oh, these boots give me 7 armor. My current ones give me 16. So it's not worth it. Don't get those ones. Unless you're like, you use cloth armor. See how it doesn't show up anything? That means I don't have anything, any wrist armor at the moment. So you want to get this, because then you get some wrist armor and it increases your armor. And to choose a reward, you just click on the reward you want. Worth something, but you don't get credit, and you get way more EXP when you turn in quests. So right here, if you scroll over, see how my cursor turns into a bag? If you right-click on somebody with a bag, it means it's a shopkeeper, like a merchant. It's like a merchant. You can sell stuff and buy stuff. A lot of their stuff is expensive. So if you have this here, like, see this isn't worth anything to me. I got 15 and this is only 12. You can right-click it and it sells it. And it's like, done. So, shoes, I already got shoes just like it. You can sell it. Apples, we'll sell it. I don't need it. And you can see how much it's worth. See how it says like 7 copper? Just right-click and sell all the stuff you don't need. If it's gray, just sell it. Like, if it's gray, it doesn't matter. It's a worthless item is what it is. So see, this guy's got a quest for us. Yeah, he's just telling us about... There's a lot of lore in this game. Oh, and look. So this is a little more complicated. See how it says like 2.6 damage per second, 6 to 9 damage, and my current one is only 3 to 5 damage, 1.4 damage per second. Yeah, this one's better. And this one, it does less damage than this, but if I didn't sell that shield, you can actually buy back the shield. I'll show you how. If you sell something you don't want to, ended up not wanting to sell, you can go to buy back and just click on the thing you wanted to want to buy back. So say that I got the shield, and shields give you extra armor and block. So you take less damage when you have a shield, but you do less damage. It's a trade-off. So, yeah. You can have that, and see how it's a main hand? That means it goes in one hand. So one hand would be the hammer, and one hand would be the shield. Or you could do the two-hander, which does more damage, but you don't get as much protection. It's all about play style. It's however you want to play. So you get to choose, basically. I'm going to sell the shields because I don't like using shields. I don't like how they look. Even if the armor looks bad, doesn't mean it's, like, not good in the game. So this guy's going to give us a consecrated letter. Every character gets this, and it'll tell you to go meet somebody who's important to your class. For me, I'm a paladin, so I get the consecrated letter, and he wants me to talk to the paladin trainer. So I'm going to show you where the paladin trainer is. I don't know where the other trainers are because I do know where they are, but I don't care. We got this one. He's a paladin trainer. So every time you level, you can learn a spell. See how I just leveled? Now that I'm leveled, I could click here and say I want to train further into whatever. And it gives me this ability, Devotion Aura, which gives me 55 additional army to party members. Yeah, whatever. It's good. And you need to click on it to activate it. It makes a noise when you use it. But right here, here's all the stuff he can teach you. Other trainers can teach you other stuff. And you always want to learn your spells because they'll help you. They'll help you out. So that was part 1 of the video. I'll show you all the rest of the stuff in part 2 or something.